You won't believe the offseason shakeup that just rocked the NBA. Myles Turner, yes, the longtime Indiana Pacers star, just signed a massive 4-year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. And this move? It's sending shockwaves through the league, catching even stars like Jalen Brunson off guard. Today, we're breaking down the story behind this blockbuster signing, what it means for the Bucks, the Pacers, and yes, the Knicks too. So, if you love NBA drama, trades, and big money moves, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because you don't want to miss what's coming next. Myles Turner has been a cornerstone for the Indiana Pacers for the better part of a decade. Known for his rim protection, three-point shooting, and clutch playoff performances, Turner built his reputation as one of the most versatile big men in the league. So, naturally, when the offseason rolled around, many assumed Turner would re-up with the Pacers, maybe even on a lucrative deal reflecting his value. But in true NBA fashion, nothing went as expected. Instead of re-signing with Indiana, Turner made a surprising decision. He signed a 4-year deal with the Milwaukee Bucks, a team not just a contender, but also a direct rival to the Pacers in the Eastern Conference. This move stunned fans and players alike. New York Knicks star Jalen Brunson was one of the first high-profile voices to openly express confusion about the situation. On his podcast, Brunson said, "I thought the Myles Turner thing was weird. Like he just said, it's been a decade here and all this stuff, and then boom, gone." That's the thing about NBA offseason negotiations. Sometimes the story behind the scenes is far more complicated than what fans and media get to see. From what we understand, there was some kind of disconnect between Turner and the Pacers front office. Was it the ownership hesitating to pay what Turner was asking for, or was there a negotiation tactic where Indiana asked Turner to explore other options and report back? Either way, the conversations didn't land where either side wanted. Turner's camp, after evaluating their options, decided the Bucks were the best destination, offering both financial security and a championship window. That means the Pacers lost a key player without getting a trade return, shaking up their roster plans heading into the new season. Milwaukee's signing of Turner signals they're serious about reclaiming their spot as Eastern Conference favorites. The Bucks have long been contenders with Giannis at the helm, but adding Turner creates a more balanced and dynamic roster. Now, with Turner protecting the paint and knocking down shots from the outside, the Bucks could be even more dangerous in both regular season and playoff matchups. Of course, integrating a new player always comes with growing pains. Chemistry needs to build, rotations need to settle, and coaching adjustments are inevitable. But if Turner and Giannis click the way many expect, Milwaukee's defense and spacing could become one of the league's best. For Indiana, losing Turner is a massive blow. He wasn't just a player. He was a leader, a defensive anchor, and a key part of their playoff success in 2025. The Pacers now face the tough task of filling that void. Whether that's through free agency, trades, or developing younger players, the front office has some big decisions to make. This departure could also affect the team's identity, as Turner's mix of shooting and rim protection was central to their game plan. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how Indiana responds in the upcoming season. Now, why does this affect the New York Knicks? Well, with the Bucks strengthening their lineup, the Knicks, who are fighting to remain playoff contenders, may see their path to the postseason get a bit tougher. Jalen Brunson's comments highlight how interconnected these moves are across the league. The Knicks will need to strategize carefully against a Bucks team that looks younger more versatile, and hungry. Could this signing push the Knicks to make their own moves? Will the front office look to add more defensive toughness or shooting to compete with Milwaukee's new lineup? These are the questions fans will be buzzing about as the season approaches. Myles Turner signing with the Bucks is more than just a contract. It's a signal that the NBA offseason never sleeps, and surprises are always around the corner. For Turner, it's a fresh start with a team that matches his championship ambitions. For the Pacers, it's a moment of reckoning. And for the Knicks, it's a new challenge in an increasingly competitive Eastern Conference. So what do you think about the Bucks landing Turner? Did the Pacers make a mistake letting him walk? And how will this impact the Knicks' playoff chances? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the NBA's latest blockbuster signing, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more NBA news, analysis, and insider takes every week. Share this video with your fellow Hoops fans to keep the conversation going. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We've got plenty more coming your way this offseason. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.